I am pleased to be joined now by Sheldon Watney, who is the president and CEO of the Saskatchewan First Nations Natural Resources Centre of Excellence, who has a couple of things to share with us this morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome. I guess let's start off, Sheldon, with telling us the First Nations Natural Resources Centre of Excellence, your organization. What is it that you guys do?
Well, good morning, and thanks for having me on today. We're a centre of excellence that's wholly owned by our 74 First Nations from right across Saskatchewan, 6 treaty areas as well. So we're a very proud organization of the Federation of Sovereign Indigenous Nations. We're one of the institutions here that our chiefs and elders have built throughout the years, and our role is to assist and support our First Nations respectively in their natural resource development initiatives, and now moving, of course, into the energy and more specifically the critical mineral sector.
Okay, excellent. Yeah. One of our thriving sectors here in our province, and it's good to be a part of it. So you're here because of an upcoming forum on this very topic. Explain that.
Yes, we're hosting our inaugural Saskatchewan First Nations Energy and Natural Resources Forum and Leadership Summit next week. And also attached on the front end of the event is a youth summit. And so on May 27th, we're inviting youth from our First Nations from right across the province for them as well to learn a bit about the energy and critical mineral sectors, expose them to a bit more opportunity around post-secondary STEM opportunities, with respect to Sask Polytech, U of S, right. U of R, and a number of our companies from across the province that have sponsored that day as well. And so that's day one. And then we look at the forum itself, which is a 2-day event as we planned it, relating to adults and experts that are coming from right across the country and internationally as well. So it's very exciting. That's happening next week at the Prairie Land. On May 27th to 29th.
Okay, excellent. So a lot of people coming on. This is a very topical, it's timely right now. Everybody's talking about this sector. And I know that Indigenous communities are driving some of the growth in this sector. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
You bet. I think as we look at the trends and we look at the inclusive climate, I'll say, across the globe, a number of Indigenous groups, not only in Canada and North America, but globally as well, are starting to really get involved and lead on many fronts when it comes to energy and natural resource development. And we've been able to also invite some folks from Australia and New Zealand that'll be arriving on the weekend. And so we're very excited to host them, show them who we are as First Nations and people here in Saskatchewan. And also, more respectively to our province here, we have a number of our First Nations that have really moved into leadership roles and really, really taken on the task to become involved, to build out some really substantial cutting-edge, innovative economic development corporations that are involved with a number of our companies, whether it's Crown Corps with Sask Power, whether it's independent opportunities in the defense and critical mineral sectors. So there's a number of First Nations right across the province that are doing some great work, and they'll be at the event speaking. And sharing their story, as well as some of their industry partners and government partners as well that have been working at those collaborative initiatives over the past number of years.
That's wonderful. In this uncertain economic climate and the way the world is right now, this is one of the sectors that is pretty much a sure thing moving forward. So it's important to have a say in that, and I know that's what this is all about. So Sheldon, how can people attend the conference?
Yeah, people can attend the conference by registering online. We have a website that's built out. We have a landing page. We've gone to invite the youth directly from our First Nations. We're taking a keen focus on how do we uplift our youth on reserve, and so we're welcoming them into Saskatoon here. And then as far as the general delegates, as far as the forum goes, they can register at www.skfncentersummit.ca.
Okay. All right, there it is. That's all you need to know. Lots going on this weekend, lots to learn about, and a very important sector in our province. Sheldon, thank you so much for a few minutes this morning.
Thank you for having me.